This season, I had one goal: to harvest a mature buck with my bow. Alright guys, welcome back to a new episode. We're getting closer to the 2025 deer season, so we're out here today putting out cameras and see what we come across. Hanging the first camera. Got a pretty heavy trail coming out of here. It's September 13th and I just checked my cameras. Yesterday in the morning and the evening we had some really good bucks here, like huge bucks. Bucks that I've been following for 2-3 years now. And I think I got a pretty good chance of shooting a bigger buck as long as the soybeans are standing, because they love coming out here in the evenings. I have to get in here, hang my tree stand, get out of here. And then we're gonna have to start hunting sooner than later. The only problem that I have is that the buck comes out right here and I do not have any proper tree to hang up my tree stand without cutting a bunch down. So I'm gonna kind of use this brush as cover, hang my tree stand pretty low, and then I'm like sitting really close to the ground, but I gotta take my chance here because this is the best hideout I have. If I do it right and I play my cards right, it should work perfectly. I'm also gonna take down a bunch of brush and cover the tree stand up so that you can literally not see me at all. I'm most likely only gonna get one chance at this buck, because these bucks are smart. This is my only shooting lane, and the deer usually come from back there or right there, so like 40 yards, 30-40 yards away, and then they come into this field here in that pinch. So I think I'm sitting perfect. We just need to wait for a day where the temperature drops and it gets colder, and then we're gonna be sitting here. Alright guys, it is September 19th and I'm super stoked because I'm going in for my first sit. It's a cloudy day today and not too crazy hot, which is perfect because all these deer have been coming out to the soybeans. And I checked my camera last week, right here in this pinch. We had a bunch of big bucks show up in daylight. So I came in here on my tree stand and I'm hoping that they're gonna show up today. Really trying to harvest the buck with my bow this year and trying to get it done before the farmer comes in here and cuts off all the soybeans. It is starting to cool down here a bit in Manitoba. This is my first sit, and I'm sitting with my bow, which is very special to me because I've never even harvested a deer with my bow. And that's the goal for this year: shoot a big buck with my bow. Okay, that's perfect. If the wind keeps pushing this this way because the deer come out from that side. So that's a good wind for tonight. Let's just hope it stays that way, because then we got a pretty good chance. I know you guys might think that's crazy, but I feel a lot more comfortable anything that's in 40 yards. Yards just gave that buck another day. That was a good buck. Next time, I'll be ready. Yesterday, we had an amazing sit. Probably my best opener sit I've ever had. Saw a huge buck, shooter for sure. And then, at last light, there was a couple does coming out. I had an amazing hunt. And the buck did not even know that I was here, so that's a really good thing. I'm really hoping he's gonna come back out here again tonight, do the same mistake he did yesterday, and just come 10 yards closer. And then hopefully we're gonna get narrow into him. I watched these does till last light, but the buck never showed.
next day, I decided to move my tree stand higher up into a tree, not far from my current location.
September 25th, and we had a really good temperature drop overnight. So I have really high hopes that the big buck is gonna come into the field here tonight. Really hoping I can get a shot at him tonight. The weather's perfect, the wind is perfect. All that's left is to get into the stand and for the buck to show up. So yeah, let's see what happens tonight. First buck is out on the field. What a beautiful sight. And right now, a lot of deer are still running in groups. So I'm hoping that there's a bigger buck with this guy. This buck is definitely not a shooter. I would rather shoot a doe than a big small buck like this. But I know that there's big bucks here, so we just gotta be patient.
And then, out of nowhere, he appeared.
Alright, there's another deer coming, big buck. That's our shooter buck. Big shooter buck. Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Man, this is a massive buck. What is it?
I dropped back, but he stopped. Right behind the brush. No shot, no chance to release.
Oh, there's no way that just happened. What just happened?
That's bow hunting. You can do everything right, play the wind, stay quiet, stay patient, and still come up empty. But that moment, being that close, that's what it's all about. I didn't tag my first deer today, but I got a reminder why I love it.